Welcome back, everyone. So I've discovered well, pretty much farming and looking for legendaries. I've came across this little combination of gear. It seems to be working pretty well. I pretty much have 200% damage every single time. Every other shot I take with the bod. I've been loving it, and it's really good for mobbing. Which, when you play as Vex, you pretty much just have to focus on the mob build, since her bleed just tears any boss. So, that really, you just focus on mobbing. But, yeah, I came across this just farming for legendaries, trying to get the guns I want, which has been pretty difficult. But with this build, you can pretty much close to one shot most enemies. I say that, I mean, I'm not one-shotting them yet, but I haven't fully optimized the build. I'm pretty sure whenever I get the, what's it called? The perk that lets you stash damage for your next shot. I'm pretty sure once I get that, it should come across a little easier. And this build tends to work a little bit better with the linebacker. So I kind of switch back and forth between the linebacker and the bod as I play my game, which is cool. I enjoy that. The linebacker is pretty damn fun. I end up killing myself from time to time, but I can get back up. You know, second wind is there for a reason. Now, essentially, what this build does is, if you can tell, if you keep an eye on my shield, it almost never goes down. That's pretty much due to one of the gear pieces I found. I didn't realize existed. I haven't seen many people talk about this gear combo also, by the way, which I'm sure you can get some crazy cool builds out of it, like fun ones and whatnot. But the Shielded Teen Witch legendary mod for Vex. Lifesteal applies to shield whenever your health is all the way up, and shield or lifesteal applies to overshield when your shield is all the way up. So when you have a high damage build that kills pretty fast, along with bleed, you pretty much always have max shield. And well, I haven't, it's been a while. I'm pretty sure I haven't died from an enemy since I've had this build. I've died to myself because the linebacker with this build is pretty strong. It can pretty much one-shot you. Well, you can one-shot yourself if the explosives come back. The only issue, even though I say the linebacker is better for this build, the only issue is flying mobs. But I just kind of use the crit knife, shoot them once and let bleed freaking do the rest of the work for anybody that's flying. But as you can see, I'm pretty much max on shield all the time. And if you have any shield paired with amp, which uses up, I think it's like 30% of your shield to get 100% more damage. It just boosts your damage like crazy. And with the bod's main perk of, you know, every bounce does more and more damage, that's just, it does crazy amounts of damage. But yeah, I figure you guys could try it out. Like I said, I haven't optimized it. I pretty much am running nothing but a kinetic damage build, which still works because the bod does do kinetic. But I feel like if you optimize it for like splash damage, I think the bod does splash damage as well. But that I'm not sure on. I'm not sure on that. But yeah, if you optimize it for splash damage, it just, I get the feeling it'll be pretty darn good. All right. So this is pretty much what the gear is that I have found. Where is it? So I use the Shielded Teen Witch mainly to get the extra, well, the lifesteal for one, in this conjunction, which increases gun damage depending on your shield. Now, that alongside the perk this has, which is her lifesteal applies to shields at max health. Her lifesteal applies to overshield when max shield. You pretty much have shield 24/7 with this. Now, if you have that with a shield that has amp, now I've seen that amp does go all the way up to 150% more damage, more gun damage. You pretty much have every other shot will be 100% damage, or 100% more damage. Or with the linebacker, because as I've stated, this just fits better with the linebacker. I mean, it fits good with the bot as well, but yeah, you pretty much have 200% damage every single time you shoot. Because by the time you shoot again, you do so much damage that your shield is back, or you do enough. Look, extra shot, extra power shot, extra power shot. Oh, I killed myself. But yeah, as long as you're running like a pretty high damage build. Now I'm pretty sure I haven't optimized it, but I'm sure I'll speak about that here in a second. But yeah, that's the main points there. And then I do have more damage for health or shield, and pretty much everything is damage based. But yeah, these are pretty much the two things you'll need for this, and I think this works amazingly, especially if you have the perks with Vex that god damn, that every shot you hit adds another % of damage. Because as you can see in the bottom left, those perks, the ones that say 10, 15, those are the shots that I've hit. That's like another 15, 10% damage. So 25% total. So it just stacks and stacks and stacks. Now the only issue here is the flying enemies. But yeah, I think this build is incredibly well. I'm sure there could be some way better, more optimized ways to do it, because I don't have anything on splash damage. But that's mainly because I usually just run with the bot, which it pretty much does the same thing. But with the bot, it's every other shot. It's still pretty strong. Oh, let me put it in assault mode. But yeah, if I just want overshield, I just quick knife, do that, and then I get overshield. So that protects me a little bit while I'm using up my regular shield. Because it doesn't take away overshield, which is nice. But yeah, I just pretty much use the knife whenever I want the overshield. But yeah, play around with this, guys. It's pretty damn good. And now, of course, as every Vex build should have, in my opinion, as long as you have bleed, you can just one-shot bosses most of the time. Even if you theoretically only have 10 damage for your gun, you throw a knife, you shoot, you wait a second, and then you throw another knife. It'll just compound the bleed. But yeah, this works on mobs. This works on bosses, as long as you have bleed. And I mean, it's pretty powerful without the bleed too, so I'm sure it'll still do you fine without that. But yeah, so I want to see what people come up with this kind of gear combo. You know, always having shield. I'm sure there's a lot of possibilities. So you guys can, you know, go ahead and try it out. But yeah, much love, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Been a while since I posted, but you know, life's been life. But yeah, much love, guys. Try this out and have fun. I'll see y'all next time.